Okay, I should be live. I am not sure though. Um, okay, so I currently have no viewers. Okay, I'm gonna get a share link. Share, copy link to clipboard. It says somebody's viewing, except I was viewing for like 5 seconds. Okay, okay, I'm not really sure what's happening. Anyways, I'm going to put the share link on Twitter for people to pour in. I'm also to put it in my Discord server. Okay, so announcements for YouTube. Here it is. Yeah, I want to make sure this link works as well. Okay, it does indeed do it. Except the privacy is private? What? Visibility. Public. Done. Save. Okay, now you should be able to see this. Yes, okay. So that works now. So what we will be doing today, I think the stream is lagging behind. Anyways, what we'll be doing today is rewriting this software that I made in Godot. I've written it in GD script. I'll be rewriting it today in C Sharp. I usually don't live stream that much, but I just figured, hey, why not? School's done with, and I'm on summer break, so why not? So, I've already gotten a little bit done. This is pretty much all I've gotten done in C Sharp. Yeah, it's not really much, but it ain't much, but it's honest work, okay? So, I want to be improving this. So, I can get rid of this ready function. And then I just want to say receive. I'm gonna open this up in Visual Studio so I can actually open in File Manager. Open with Visual Studio Code. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna save that so I can view my changes in here. So we just want to type in receive BRD request. It doesn't require any parameters. And receive BRD request. The reason I'm rewriting this is because I want it to have like networking support so you can actually like connect to other people's boards and like edit it for like more of the collaboration part of this software. So yes. I should also be recording as well. Okay, yes I am. And then I want to say instance brd.name is equal to get node. I have to get used to C# syntax again. Get node board board name button. Why did I call it a button? Because it's not a button. I don't know. Dot text text. Okay, I'm not sure if that'll work, but let's see. Semicolon, of course. What? Oh, because I forgot to save it. I'm used to uh like other engines where like you run it and it automatically saves, but I have another window open, so that is not indeed the case. Okay. So how would I access the label part? I could start in a temporary variable. That's a possibility. Can I just say this? That'd be funny if that works. Nope, okay. Type line edit. Okay, that's all. Text does not exist as type line edit. That's so odd because, like, right here. Okay, I'm just store it as a temporary variable. This might not be the best thing to do, but, it's the only thing I can think of. Line edit, BRD name is equal to get node board name button as line edit, and then I can just say BRD name dot text. I want to see if that works. I really have to get used to this new syntax. It's been forever and a decade since I've used C#. Okay, so the program ran. That's good. Yay, it actually works. And we also need to clear it. Actually, okay, yes. I'm not gonna be going over custom theming in this stream. Okay, so we know that works. We should also clear the board name text. And in the line, of course, okay. Text. Okay, yes, that works. So it's not much, but it's honest work, okay? I'm actually doing grab. Okay, so where was I? Okay, we just set the text of the actual board, so we got that done. We want to append this to the array. Yeah, okay. Let's do that. Standard board array dot append. I have no idea if that's the correct thing or not. BRD name dot text. If this works, I'll be happy. Okay, let's do that. Run. List does not have pinned. Okay. Is it add? Okay, yes, okay. Nice. Very nice indeed. Okay, so we have the creation of boards down. I kind of want to set up networking right away. And just because it's going to be kind of difficult to set up. So how would I go about that? So we want to get, whenever we click host BRD server, we want to create a new eNet. And whenever we click join, we want to join this IP address here. Okay, so let's do this. Join node pressed main. Okay, pressed connect. Okay, nice indeed. Tab all this. garbage that we need to do. You might be wondering why I've decided to use C# if anybody was actually viewing the stream. It's just a learning experience. I've used C# with Unity before, but I've never used C# with Godot before. I'm going to turn off my camera. Okay. So now you should actually be able to see this screen a little better. Okay. So whenever we want to host a server, we just want to create a new multiplayer eNet. This will be peer-to-peer. Okay. Let's do this. We don't use vars. So we want to create a new multiplayer eNet. How would I go about that? Var host is equal to multiplayer enet.new. GD, maybe? And let's see if that works. So I'm like, where? Why does it not automatically save it? Like I tell it to write the changes and it doesn't save. GD does not contain a definition for multiplayer eNet. Okay, that's odd. So I have... Okay, I was just responding to a message in chat. So I actually have this really good tutorial, but I also have the server files, so I can pull them up here. Programs, Project-BRD 2, scripts, and it is in main. Okay, so this guy in chat's asking me, what degree should I take? I'm not really an expert on this. I have not went to college and I'm not studying computer science, so I'll just respond. Okay. So these server files. So create standard board. Where do we host it at? Okay. So host server, okay, so it's called network multiplayer eNet. Not okay. Network multiplayer eNet. Okay. So that should work. I kind of just want to run it just to make sure it will work. GD does not contain definition. Okay, so this should work. Network multiplayer Ethernet does not contain a definition for new. If this works. Okay. What? Okay, so responding to something in chat. By the way, Fun Noober, what are you making? I am currently working on rewriting a software I made using GDScript, except I'm using Godot Sharp. And pretty much the program, I can actually pull it up here. Projects, Godot, exports. It's just essentially just an open source. It's just an open source task manager program that uses like a board, a card layout similar to Trello. And it is open source. There should be a link in the description below for the GitHub. It's under the software I use category. And what I'm currently working on is actually getting this thing to create a server. So I can close this out. Why is it requesting? That's odd. Okay, so I honestly have no idea why it's requesting me to put a semicolon there because I have one. CS60 3360. Yeah, I want one like right here. I have no idea why. Identifier expected. Network multiplayer enet dot new. Let me just try changing this once again. Network multiplayer enet does not contain a definition for new. Okay, let's consult the Godot documentation. Godot network multiplayer enet. Okay. Godot networking with enet. No, I don't want to watch a video. This is not in English. Oh yeah, there it goes. Let's copy this. I think I'm misspelling something, to be halfway honest. Does not contain a definition for new. Okay. Godot C# multiplayer enet. Okay. create server. Is there something called new? That's the only one in here. New. Nope. Okay, maybe we just need to create a server. Godot. I just want to make sure you guys can hear me real quickly. Okay, yes. I'm trying to think of like the right words to type in. Tutorial to make multiplayer in C#. Oh, this is GitHub, okay. Let me see here, main.cs. Let me yoink some code. Okay, because it's called New Network Multiplayer eNet. Why did I never think of that? New Network Multiplayer eNet. It'd still be funny if that works. Network Multiplayer eNet could not be found. There we go. I think I just mistyped something. So that works, so I can open this back up again. So we say host create server, and I'm using port 2324 just because it's not taken. So host dot create server 2324, run. Of course, I forget the syntax. Okay, so that does work. And then we say get tree.set network peer, and then we say host. Get tree.set network peer, and then host. I always forget to end my lines. It's one of those things that's hard to actually remember to do when you're not working with semicolon languages on basis. Okay, so whenever we click join room, I'm actually just to copy and paste this. And just change the variables around as needed. And lines. You got in those lines. Dot create client. Create client. And then I'm just to copy paste this from up here. It's all about copy and pasting code you've already written. So YouTube keeps informing me that my audio bitrate is 0. But I can hear myself just fine. So we will need a reference to that peer IP address text, so I can just say it is a line edit, so I can just say IP text and just say equal to get node, and then I can say IP line edit as line edit, and then I can say IP text dot text. Oh wow, I have 3 viewers already, and one just went away. So, I'm still working on this. Get tree dot set network peer. Whoops. Set network peer and then host. And then I can go back to my main. And then we want to admit a signal, and I also need to make this a sync. Sync. Does it still work? Not sure. Okay. Member provided private must precede the member type in the name. Will that work? Okay, no. Private sync void. Let's see if that works. Okay, invalid token void. Okay. So now I need to see how to create sync functions in C#. Okay, none of these results have high-level multiplayer. How do you create a sync function? Okay, that told me literally nothing. So it doesn't seem to like sync as like a token. Private void sync. Let's see. No, because that would also say invalid. Okay. Let's consult the multiplayer API. Okay, that doesn't really have much of use. Godot interfaces. Let's see what this is about. Does it contain the word sync in it anywhere, though? Okay, so this has pretty much nothing to do with what I want to do. Sync rigid bodies. How to sync and between client and server. Remote sync. Let's try that. Sync GD dot. Let's try GD dot sync. Let's see if that works. Member modifier private must precede the member type and then name. And let's get rid of that. Then how would you sync? Networking. WebRTC. I don't think this is what I need. Let's see here. Wrong thing. Control F. Sync. Nope, nothing. Okay, so it's not WebRTC. Let's try high level. What's the difference between remote and sync? Execute. But none of this actually tells you how to do it in C sharp. Godot networking C sharp. C sharp networking Godot Reddit. So currently I'm just looking for how to define a sync function in Godot C sharp. So it's not really how you would think it goes. Let's see if that works. Nope. This is like the 5th time I've done this. I found this GitHub repository, but now I can't seem to find it. Make a multiplayer game in C sharp. Let's see if this is of any use. Public async void. Does... I have a question, but found multiplayer in Godot written mostly in GD script. Public async void. So does it need to be public? Public sync void. No. Okay. Remote sync. Invalid token void. Okay. Where's that thing at? Oh, here it is. I actually already had it open. Okay, that was cool. Oh, so you use... No. Oh, okay, now I get it. So you just type in sync up here and that should work. Yes, that works. Okay, very cool indeed. Very cool indeed. So I'm going to keep that open because this might actually be useful. Okay. Okay, so what do we need to do now? So we have it syncing. Now we actually need to call the thing. So we need to say RPC, so we need to use RPC whenever we create this. RPC receive board message, board name array. Okay, let's just say RPC receive BRD request. That'd be cool if this works. I don't know how to test this though, because I only have one version of Godot Sharp on my machine. Let's see if this works though. Name RPC does not exist in current context. Set network peers obsolete. What does that say? Use network peer property instead. Nah, I don't think I will. Okay, at least it actually ran this time. And it doesn't work. Maybe it's because I'm not actually hosting it. That might be why. So 127.0.0.1 host. Okay, at least it actually doesn't give me any errors this time. And let's also join it. Okay, that broke it. RPCP. Trying to call RPC via network peer, which is not connected. Okay, where's this at? What line is this? Why is it not telling me which line? RPC. So how did I call RPC earlier? Sync func. Create. So we're just calling RPC, so why is it not working? Should we also create it on our own machines? I don't know. Let me actually debug this. Print test. Let me see if this actually works. And it wouldn't run anyway because I did not actually do it completely. GD does not exist in current context. Yeah, I wonder why. It's because I misspelled it. Okay, that ran without problem. Post. Test. And caps lock on. Join. Let's join it as well. Okay, so it seems to not work. Okay, which is odd because it works just fine over here in GD script. So yeah, we RPC'd. Receive board request, okay. Might be because I misspelled the function name. That might be it. That definitely couldn't be it. 127.0.0.1 post. Test. Let's join it. Test. Which is not connected. Okay, at least I actually kinda sorta got a different error this time. What is up with the flickering at the top of my screen? What is up with that? I was just looking over, whoops. I was looking over at the YouTube stream and noticed a lot of flickering. Oh no. Yeah, I have no idea what's causing that. So, host, we create a host, set network peer. So, IP, we get the IP, we create new network multiplayer eNet. We create a new client, 2324, okay? And we set network peer to host. So why does that not work? Host. Test. Join. Test. Trying to call an RPC via network peer which is not connected. Why is it not connected though? That's the odd thing. On join BRD server button pressed. We get the IP. Okay. We set its host. We create a client. Receive board request. Yeah, it's so odd because it works just fine over here in GD script. RPC receive message. It's odd. I'm trying to look for like differences in the code to see what I could do different. So it doesn't seem to be a problem with joining or hosting. It seems to be a problem with the like RPC, I guess. I'm not sure. I really don't know. So we call the RPC. But shouldn't this be like a signal? So like whenever we say should call RPC, it calls this RPC and that just connects it to a function? I figured out why. Haste. Haste. Rerun. 127.0.0.1 host join test error. Okay, that time I actually have no idea what caused that. Let me just rerun it. 127.0.0.1. This time I'm not going to press the join button, see if it works. Okay, so that does indeed work. Now I kind of want to test it. So I'm going to export this as Linux. No template found. Manage export templates. Best available mirror. Download and install. Why is it why is it close to over half of a gig for an export template? That's just silly. So I can feel this is going to take a while to download. I really honestly have no idea how to speed it up. I really honestly have no idea, so I guess we're just going to have to wait live. Yeah, I have no idea how to speed this up. I can't be working on the project as well, because, like, I want to test it to make sure RPC actually works correctly. That's what I should do. If we click the host button, we should disable the join button. And if we click the join button, we should disable the host button. Yeah, okay, let's do that. Templates. You may experience a short editor freeze while they finish. Okay. So, where is it? Join BRD server button pressed. So, on host, we want to say get node. Yeah, I'm going to have to do this in Visual Studio Code, because it actually has good auto completion. Get node, and then it should be join BRD server button pressed dot hide, and then get node host BRD server dot hide. Okay, nodes should have the hide option on them. Okay, so that should fix like 90% of the errors we come across in terms of like hosting and joining. Okay, what is the current status on that export template? And hide probably isn't declared in the current scope since I didn't define it correctly. The majority of my problems just come from forgetting C# syntax. No, does not contain a definition for hide. What? A child node. Apparently it doesn't. Okay, so we're going to have to get it as a control node. As control. Let's see if this works. Because I know control has hide on it. Why did that not copy? There we go. Save. Expected. What? Where? Oh, it's doing that weird thing again where it wants me to put semicolons in the weirdest places. So I'm going to have to get the button, I guess. So I can just say control join BRD button is equal to get node. I'm just going to copy and paste this into here. There's no reason to type it again. Yoink. Okay. As control. And then we just want to say join BRD button dot hide. Hide. And then we want to do pretty much the same thing down here. Control. Host BRD button is equal to get node host BRD server button as control. And then we just want to say host BRD button dot hide. And then we have to end those lines, of course, because this is one of those languages. I got too comfortable in GD script. Okay, cool. No errors. What is the status on that export template? Editor. Manage export templates. Okay, so it's almost done. It actually kind of downloaded pretty quickly. Surprisingly. So I've been live to close to an hour now. Okay. Okay, I don't know what that was about. Anyways. So, if everything works, I'm going to export this to Linux. Export project, export without debug. And then let's just save it. And I want to see if this works. Open in File Manager. x86 64. Okay, so I can close that out. So I want to be able to see if this works, so I'm going to put both of them on the same screen. Okay, and then I'm going to host this one, host, and then I'm going to join it on this one. Join. Okay, test. Let's see if this works. Yay! It actually works, except for the fact that it doesn't set the name. Okay, that is amazing. And it works if we have... So, there seems to be a problem where if the boards have the same name, then it does this weird thing. I have no idea what that's about. But anyways, yeah, we actually have networking set up, and we should probably pass the text on as well. How would we get that through? How would we get that though easily? That's the problem. Like, because I can get it, but how would we get it without breaking the entire thing? I still have no idea what is up with that flickering. I have no idea why. Can I just crop the top down? Will that fix my problem? If that fixes my problem, that'd still be funny. That fixed my problem. I literally just removed the toolbar like at the top of the screen, and that fixed my problem. So that means it's a problem with KDE Plasma. Anyways, so how would we... Let's actually create a variable called instance BRD. So tabs instance BRD is equal to just... Well, we shouldn't have to give it a value. Then we could just say instance BRD dot... Is it... Yeah, it's name. Okay. Instance BRD dot name. Wait a minute, I don't think that will work. Yeah, that won't work because we set its name. Okay. I thought I was, like, pulling a big brain move there, but I did not. Okay, so we're gonna have to do this the hard way. Let's actually just hold a reference to this. Cut. Tab paste. I don't know if that will work or not right there where it is. It should. Okay, yes, that did not work, so we're going to have to just define it and then in our ready function. So can I just type in ready? No, I cannot. Okay, let me go to Visual Studio Code here. Private void ready. And we just want to say BRD name is equal to this, pretty much. And be sure in that line we did okay. And then I can... Okay. So that is nice. Let's see if that works. Okay, yes, it does indeed. And then let's just pass on BRD name dot... Is it capitalized text? Yes, it is. BRD name dot text. Okay, the flickering is back. I looked over, saw a bunch of flickering, so that means it's a problem with OBS, actually. Here, I'm gonna fix it. Just so you can actually enjoy the experience, and that is my desktop. Please ignore that. I have to find the right one. There's so many of... Okay, I believe it's... No, it is not that one. Well, see, that'd still be a problem if I want to do anything in Visual Studio. So, receive BRD request. We can just say BRD name. Well, okay, I'm thinking here. So we should have to create a strings, and we can just call this BRD new BRD name, and we can just say equal to BRD name dot text. Control C that up here, and then we can just say new BRD name, and that shouldn't create any confusion with the function. New BRD name. Okay, new BRD name is equal to new BRD name. New BRD name. Like, that should work. Whoops. Please tell me I just didn't install the Android build template. Okay. Because that will take a while. Export project, no debug. File exists overwrite. Failed to build project. Oh. It's because I forget the things. What's this? Oh. String. Okay, let me just run it, see if that works. Okay, yes it does. See, that's the thing I like about statically typed languages, is that you can catch errors, like, far before they actually happen in, like, build, so that's nice. Very nice indeed. Open in File Manager, run this. Okay, I can close that out. Let's run it over here. Okay, so this is my debug version, so 127.0.0.1 post 127.0.0.1 0.1, there we go, join test. What just happened? Object reference not set to an instance of an object. What? Huh? Wait, what? Oh, What's not set to an instance of an object? Print gd.print. I have to get used to that. BRD name dot text. Let me print that. And of course, forgot to end the line. Main.ready. Oh, we have to override private, override void ready. Override void ready. Is it public override void ready? Name BRD does not exist in current context. What? Okay, now time to run it. Test. Test. Okay, that is good. That is very much indeed good. It was literally just because I forgot to actually configure the ready function correctly. So time to export this as x86-64. That took a while. Open in File Manager. Oh, we have a new viewer. I have the analytics open on my other monitor. Visual Studio. What did I have open? I had OBS open. Data, what's this? Oh, mono, okay. And then let me run it as debug over here. I have so many windows open. So let me host it 127.0.0.1. Host 127.0.0.1. And join test alpha. Yay, we actually have it working. We have networking configured correctly. That is amazing. And it's taken us an hour to get here. So, what is next? I don't know. Trying to think here. Trying to think of something that won't take 3 hours to do in C#. I don't know. I think I'm just still in the live stream here because I kind of want to make a part 2, like a sequel to this live stream where we actually implement standard BRD functionality. Once again, links to this program will be in the description below. It looks a lot nicer than this test C# version, so you can go check it out. You can also subscribe. The button should be right next to my username. Anyways, thanks for enjoying this live stream if you did enjoy it. We gained a lot of viewers and we also lost a lot of viewers, so yeah, anyways, join me next time. You should get a notification when I go live if you are indeed subscribed. But that's all from me.